all Israel News viewers. I'm Orion Moran. This is Human Khalili, and we are here at his wonderful mural. Tell us about yourself and tell us what we're seeing.
So this is the first Woman, Life, Freedom mural in the Middle East. It just happens to be here in Jerusalem. And these 4 women were all killed by the Islamic regime for showing their hair. At the top you have Mahsa Amini, then next to the one below her is Serena, then the woman below her is Fereshteh, and the woman at the bottom, her name is Nika. So Serena and Nika are 15, Fereshteh and Mahsa were about 20, 21 years old. And so I worked with a Russian Jewish artist named Anna Kogan, and as we were sort of designing this together, she said, look, these women were killed for showing their hair. Let's unite them with their hair. You have the words woman, life, freedom in Hebrew, Arabic, Farsi, and English. And then you have the original Zoroastrian symbol of Iran, which is a lion holding a sword with the sun rising at its back. I was raised in the church, and I think a lot about the biblical relationship between the Persians and the Jews. And there was a real opportunity to help rebuild that bridge that has been hugely damaged over the last 50 years because of the Islamic regime of Iran. The common struggle is the fact that we're all fighting the Islamic regime of Iran, the #1 sponsor of terrorism for the whole world. Her name is Nilufar, and she's an Iranian woman who showed her hair, and so they shot out one of her eyes.
אז אנחנו בהחלט מודעות למה שקורה באיראן, זה מאוד מצער אותנו לשמוע את זה. מאוד היינו רוצות שהחיים באיראן יהיו פה בישראל, שאנחנו באמת יכולות להסתובב חשופות כתפיים, בלי כיסוי, עם כיסוי ראש או בלי כיסוי ראש, כל אחד חי את החיים שלו.
הקיצוניות הזאת קצת מפחידה, זה מה שיוצר את הפוצץ הזה בין המדינות, הסגלי תרבות, הקיצוניות בין מה שקורה שם ומה שקורה פה, אבל שיהיה שינוי, שיש שם איזושהי מהפכה, משהו שישנה קצת ויקדם אותם טיפה צעד אחת לשיעור קצת יותר פתופי.
So this mural memorializes the mysterious death of the president of Iran. His name was Raisi, and his helicopter mysteriously crashed in the Alborz Mountains. Now, Raisi is known for killing 20,000 Iranians. Many of them were women for showing their hair. So here in this mural, you have the women at the bottom who were all murdered for showing their hair, using their hair to pull down his helicopter. But this in itself doesn't mean anything. It only means something if it's biblical. Now, there's a verse in the Bible, Jeremiah 49:38, where God says, I will set my throne in Elam and destroy her king and officials, declares the Lord. Over and over in the Bible, God says, I'm going to put my throne in Jerusalem. I'm going to put my throne in Israel. I'm going to put my throne in Zion. Well, Elam is the ancient name of Iran. It was first called Elam, then Iran, then Persia, now it's Iran again. So, because of this verse and the women who've been murdered, to make this mural biblical, we put in the hand of God. So, this is the fulfillment of that verse. God destroying the officials of the Islamic regime of Iran. So this mural was originally just Mahsa Amini, and inside Mahsa's face is a mosaic of 1,000 Iranians who've been murdered or executed by the Islamic regime. So here in this picture, Mahsa is wearing blue and white, and I have her wearing blue and white as a way to thank Israel. The background is the port of Jaffa. So this is where Jonah ran away from God and was swallowed by the whale. So I was trying to keep it very Tel Aviv focused. In Iran, one of the things they do to the girls in the all-girls schools is they will put poison in the vents and lock the door of the schools. And so the girls start vomiting and they start crying and they can't breathe. This is the only mural in the world in homage to those girls. So here you have a girl surrounded by poison, and in her hair is woman, life, freedom, She's holding a gas mask down here, but she's still smiling. She's still hopeful. And my favorite verse for women is Proverbs 31:25. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she can laugh at the days to come. So here you've got the little girls that get poisoned by the Islamic regime, Mahsa Amini wearing blue and white, and then on October 7th, one of the women that was killed was a Persian Jewish woman. Her name was Serena. And here she's on this mural as well, because Hamas is just an arm, it's just a tentacle of the Islamic regime. And next to Sherelle, I put Esther 4:14. You were chosen for such a time as this. So I have 18 murals in Israel. I started January 9th, 2023, and I finished October 20th, I believe, 2024. 17 trips in 21 months. And so here we have Queen Esther. Now, Queen Esther is wearing all Zoroastrian jewelry. And this could be, offensive to some Jews, but this is what Esther would have worn. And so she's holding a pomegranate and she's holding a water lily. And the water lily is the flower of Iran. And above her is Esther 4:14, which is a lot more than you were chosen for such a time as this. It says, deliverance will come for the Jews whether or not you obey. But perhaps you were given your royal position for such a time as this. This woman, her name is Kosar, Kosar, and she won the silver medal for Iran in archery. But because she showed her hair, the Islamic regime shot out her eye, so she can't do archery anymore. So I put her on a lion with a bow and arrow in her hand, and I put Hosea 11:10 above her. And what does Hosea 11:10 say? It says, when the lion roars, my children will come trembling from the west. It's a call. It's a message for the Jews around the world. Return to the land, return to the land. The lion is roaring. So that's Hosea 11:10. Here, of course, we have our girl Sherelle Haimpour, the Persian Jew killed by Hamas on October 7th. I put her there. I put Isaiah 9:5. And that's sort of a verse that has to do with a warrior in her boots in the battle. And then lastly, I put the hand of Israel and the hand of Iran before the Islamic regime, with the lion holding a sword, and they're making a heart. And above it is Jeremiah 49:39. After God destroys the kings and officials of Elam, he's going to restore the fortunes of Elam. And that's what Jeremiah 49:39 says.
What an incredible journey it is to walk with you, to see the murals, to see the faces of women that, the audience here, you have to understand, for me as a woman, I'm telling to myself, that could have been me. If I was born in that country, just across the fence, kilometers away, that could have been me. And yet I'm blessed to be in a place where I'm not persecuted for my femininity, that I have freedom of speech and freedom of religion. What are your thoughts and feelings about today, seeing all of your murals again after a long time of not seeing them?
Yeah, it's very nostalgic. After doing all these trips to Israel in such a short amount of time, I just remember how much work each one of these murals was. I haven't been back to Israel in 1 year. And every time I stand in front of these, all of the memories, all of the sweat, all of the tears, all the prayers comes pouring over me. It just reminds me how faithful God is. He gives me this assignment. And all it takes is often all you have to do is just show up and God does everything else.
Exactly. I've been very inspired by today. We hope that you guys have been too. Keep praying for the peace of Israel and Milan. It's a very war-torn area, the Middle East, and it's going to continue to be. But our prayers, they do a lot. And think about the individuals that you have seen in these murals. Some of them are alive, some of them are not. But think of them, think of their families as you pray. Thank you guys for watching again. If you want more Israel-related content, go to allisraelnews.com. Hit the notification bell, hit subscribe. Thank you, Human, and we will see you guys in the next one.